Souvenir program for the commissioning of officials of government of the Liberia National Police. We will ask the Reverend Samuel E. Townsend to give us the invocation.
The Lord be with you.
And also with you.
Father, we want to thank you for bringing us together. We thank you for another occasion that you, the people you have chosen to work for you. We pray, Heavenly Father, we dedicate them to you. We pray that your Holy Spirit will be with them. We thank you for all that we will do here. Let it be done to your glory and honor. We bless you now. In Jesus' name.
The President, Mrs. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, will make remarks and administer the oath of office.
All right. Let me do the oath before making remarks.
I, Gregory Pullman,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
uphold,
protect,
and defend
the
Constitution
the Constitution
and laws of the Republic of Liberia,
and laws of the Republic of Liberia,
bear true allegiance to the Republic,
bear true allegiance to the Republic,
and will faithfully,
conscientiously,
and impartially
and impartially
carry out the functions and duties of Inspector General of the Liberia National Police to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I, Abraham S. Kumar,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
uphold,
protect,
and
and defend the Constitution
the Constitution
and laws of the Republic of Liberia,
and laws of the Republic of
bear
Liberia,
true allegiance to the Republic,
bear true allegiance to the Republic,
and I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
conscientiously,
conscientiously,
and impartially
and impartially
carry out the duties and functions of,
carry out the duty and functions of the Inspector General
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me
So
God.
help me God.
The honorees who've just been commissioned, their families, their friends, senator representing the legislature, ministers, partners who are represented here. We have commissioned 2 long-serving police in our Liberia National Police. They've served in many ways, and there were occasions when either some went for training, others were removed from the service because circumstances dictated that at the time. We know there have been concerns about all of our police officers, concerns about the manner in which they protect the rights of people, concerns about their capacity to defend the people. In cases where we need to look into specific cases or investigations, we are going to do them. But at this time, Liberia needs its best trained security. Those who have served, those who may not have been perfect when they served, but who have demonstrated that there is no case in which we have on our records that whatever they may have done after full investigation guarantees they're not continuing to serve their country. What I will say to them, to you, Inspector General Bowman, to you, Mr. Kumar, although the public has expressed confidence in you, as you know, we've received so many people thanking us for these appointments on a basis that they feel a bit more comfortable, they feel a bit more secured, particularly since we're going to a regime in which we are not going to have the protective force of UNMIL, although UNMIL will have a recipient one and you're expected to work with them. But I say to you, the eyes are on you. The eyes of the public, the eyes of your associates and your co-workers, the eyes of those of us in government, the legislature, the eyes of our partners. They will be watching every move you make, everything you do, how you conduct yourself with integrity, with protecting the rights of people, with having to deal with your colleagues in the police force so that you work as a team and you give them all the support and encouragement and training that they need. All of that would be expected of you. It's a big responsibility. We have a country, as you know, that always have problems. You have to be able to deal with that problem without force, as much as necessary. You have to be able to start the community effort where the communities and the people in the communities respect and have confidence in the police. It was started once before, it may have not been carried on, but we ask you again to take up that initiative. We should give you the support that you need to be able to do that, so you work with the communities while carrying out your functions as required by law and required by the act upon which you have your mandate. So I'll ask your families to make sure that they too give you that support and that encouragement to do what is right, to defend our country, to protect our people, and to work with everyone, building the confidence in the Liberian National Police. With that, let me congratulate you. Thank the Senator who himself has security background, who confirmed you, and The Justice Ministry, the minister is not here, but the Justice Minister is represented by those. I see Senator Reese too. Let me leave you out. I'm sure you on the committee. And Senator Kaipi also. All three. Yeah, Senator Pay. Yeah, I'm so used to seeing you sometimes, I forget. But no, I do thank the committee. Because they looked into it. They confirm you, and they will be watching you. Particularly, they will be watching you under the mandate given by the Constitution. You can be sure they will be calling you in and expect to get a regular security report so they can be informed and they can be able to also give you advice and guide you and help you when you run into difficulties. So I ask you all, legislators, to please work with them and give them that strong support that they need and that guidance and direction that they need to make them the type of exemplary officers that we'd like to see in our country. Thanks to all of you for writing.
The newly Inspector General will make remarks.
Her Excellency, Madam Sirleaf, members of government, senior government officials here present, families, our UN representatives, members of the Fourth Estate. This is indeed a blessed day that the Lord hath made. I rejoice. I'm sincerely glad in it. I'm honored, Madam President, and grateful for the opportunity that you have given me to serve this great nation under your government and such wonderful people. Since my nomination, subsequent confirmation, and now the commission, there's always been the question of my age, that why such a young man for this Herculean task. But I like to draw on examples from the Bible, making reference to a few of the great leaders that left indelible imprints on the lives of their people, like Moses, David, Joshua, just to name a few. I come, like I said, to the Senate, not leaning on my own understanding, but drawing the support from the Almighty God. My memory may be a little hazy, but as far as I can recollect, the security sector of this nation can never boast of unilaterally handling electoral security where its integrity was never questionable. We're approaching 2017. This is our task. We have a charge to keep, Madam President. We have your confidence to uphold. We're going to gather the support of our partners. We're going to reach out to the communities as you have instructed to deal with it without force. We've already begun with the teachers. When they started, we called them in, we engaged them. They were able to speak to their people, and that was resolved. A few days ago, we heard of some issues at Firestone. We didn't wait for them to get out in the street. We called the workers' union in as well, and we've begun to negotiate with them. We are going to be proactive in engaging whatever situation may arise, but we cannot do this on our own. With the limited resources that are available unto us right now, we as a national security sector have got to come together, pull resources, that is the AFL, the NSA, the BIN, the DEA. We all have to work together as a team to draw on examples from swarm intelligence in time of conflict to be able to steer the affairs of the security of this state. Madam President, as you have given us this charge, we will keep it diligently. We will lead this organization without fear, favor, malice, or ill will. We will uphold the Constitution. We will lead in these times, reaching out to the community, engaging them, making them feel a part of the media security. We've already started speaking to our partners. We've engaged the donor communities already. We just had a meeting with UNDP that was very promising. I've asked them that we understand the issue of donor fatigue with LMP, but we're not asking you for anything right now. We're asking you to come in and help us build an institution. With the passage of the new act, it's the dawning of a new day. We want to build an institution that can run without Gregory Coleman. An institution that will be able to identify the performance of officers from the length and breadth of this nation without a senior officer having to go there and recognize and pull that person out. That's the kind of institution we want to build. We want to be, the next time we come to you, Madam President, we want to say we are proud to announce to you that we have accounted for all that has been given unto us properly. So now we've asked our partners to come in to help us to start to strengthen our financial accountability, to strengthen our fleet management system. So, because that's one of the areas where every time people complain about damaged vehicles. So before we reach out to ask for vehicles, we're asking to have a system that will be able to manage those vehicles properly, that will be able to account for whatever resources are given onto us to ensure that these limited resources be used in the best interest of the safety and security of this nation. Overall, we are going to create a safe environment, one that will be able to sustain economic growth and development. Once again, Madam President, thank you, and to God be all the glory.
Okay. We'll ask our senator again, Senator Scott, I can send a recess and a fee. To our honorees who have taken the great responsibility to protect our nation and its people, to their families, associates, and friends who are here, to their co-workers, because they can't go very far unless their co-workers are with them. So I see all of you as part of the team, and so I'm going to say that straight to this team and wish that we do all that is necessary in keeping with the commitments that the two leaders have today made. Our police team.
Madam Ellen Johnson Sully, President of the Republic of Liberia, members of the legislature present, our government officials here present, our UN partner, fellow colleagues, members of the full state, family members, ladies and gentlemen. This is my third time around being Deputy Inspector General of Police. I first started as Deputy Inspector General of Police for CIDCIO Interpol Affairs. And I also came the second time under your tutelage as Deputy Inspector General of Police for Operations. And this is the third time I'm serving as Deputy Inspector General of Police for Operations. I grew up in the police force, madam. I joined the police force at the tender age of 18. Grew through the rank to where I am today. I've done some work in the States, and I came back home to be of service to my people. I worked for the Superior Court of New Jersey for a couple of years as well. Ma'am, I like to express there's nowhere in my heart, and I'd be emotional if I just take it out, to give me the privilege at redemption. I've had the opportunity to showcase what I've learned over the years, to provide tutelage and leadership to the police operation unit. And I didn't have the time to continue for obvious reasons, which is obvious. But to have the time to come back and serve the police force that I live my life with, I can't begin to express how grateful my gratitude to you for your trust and confidence in me. All I can tell you, ma'am, I will do my best, my utmost best, to provide under the leadership of Inspector General Coleman to implement those policies, those notes that you have, and all of the report card that the Inspector General provide to you there. I will do all I can to live within the framework of that in conformity with the Constitution of this country. I can pledge to you today in this public manner that I will be a perfect civil servant. As I've always tried to do. I am, ma'am, words that are inadequate to provide to you how grateful I am to give me this time around. I will be there again with Director Coleman. We work together all along since I came back home. I will work together. He knows me personally, he knows me officially. And so I can tell you in this public manner too that I will be a loyal deputy. A deputy that will implement instruction at all levels. I'm a policeman, man. And I can assure you that you have no regret. You will have no regret in taking this second chance on me. On that note, ma'am, on that note, I'd like to toast to you, to your help, to the leadership you provide to this country. And I'd like to say to you, on behalf of my boss and my colleague, expressing our gratitude, and in the same vein to provide to you our prayer for healthy leadership for what you've provided to this country and to the whole of West Africa in whole. May you live long to continue to provide to us the leadership that we so desire. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
To the President.
To the President.
You may be seated.
Thank you.
The Reverend Sanders Townsend will give us the benediction, after which we'll have the opportunity for photos.
Let us stand. Father, we want to thank you for this opportunity to come in your presence. We come, Heavenly Father, just committing those who have been commissioned to you. Pray that you give them the wisdom, the understanding, and the loyalty to this nation to carry out the responsibility that you have called them. We pray for the President and all those who are part of this area, who are part of the government. We pray that you cover them, strengthen this government.
Amen.
President.
So